Getting run over again. This time by an electric car. Run over by an Uber. Run over by a plug-in hybrid. Such is life. It's cold. This is Birds All Day. Vlog episode 2. Probably going to be pretty quick. It's the middle of the afternoon. It's a Friday. Russell Martin just got traded to the Dodgers for 2 very young pitchers. One pitcher, 1 hitter, low minors type of guys. Not really too concerned with what they bring to the table right now. Russell Martin was a great to all-time signing in my mind. I know there's some dissent that there was an overpay, that the 5th year was too much. But let there be no doubt, the Blue Jays don't get where they were going in 2015 and 2016 without Russell Martin in the mix, without his bat, without his glove, without his team, pitching staff, management, all those things added up to the package that the Blue Jays signed, and they got what they paid for. The contract was structured as such to allow them to bring in more expensive talent that ended up becoming the likes of Troy Tulowitzki and David Price there in 2015. And of course, 2016, the team that probably doesn't get enough attention. We don't spend enough time talking about it. 2015, it was all new. 2015, it was real for the first time. 2015, we saw, obviously unforgettable moments. But 2016 Blue Jays were just as good. 2016 Blue Jays were a different team. Didn't hit nearly as well as the one before. But again, a linchpin of a great pitching staff, of a strong defense, and again, just a fun guy to cheer for. The passport makes a lot of this go down more easily. If it was Brian McCann that the Blue Jays signed, or an equivalent pitcher ahead of the 2015 season who delivered and put up the kind of numbers that Russell Martin put up, who offered the kind of defensive value that we know that Russell Martin offers, it might not have been such a universally beloved signing, but all that stuff counts. Making people feel good about the team is important. Making people have a player to cheer for and happily get behind it matters. It matters, especially when the team is good. It's a luxury, but it's definitely a nice to have when the team is good, and they were good not exclusively because of Russell Martin, but they would not have been as good without him. He's a fun guy to have on your team. He was a fun guy at the end of his time with the Jays when he wasn't as effective, but he was playing all over the diamond. It was something to cheer for, something to root for at the end of the season. Of course, he got the stint as the manager for the final game of the year. I got to see him play some shortstop. I didn't get to see what I really wanted, which was Russell Martin playing all 9 positions in a single game. Fingers crossed, if he's still with the Dodgers by the end of the year and they are happily clinched, then maybe he'll have that opportunity in LA. The Blue Jays are paying Russell Martin to go away, like they paid Troy Tulowitzki to go away, because the value of a roster spot can't be overstated. The ability to clear out that space so that Danny Jansen, so that Reese McGuire and Luke Maile can get in there and compete for playing time and earn the playing time based on their production is it's a worry off the mind of the new manager, and it just makes things a lot more simple. It's not really payroll savings because they're still paying it, even though he's playing for a competitive team in the National League. So for 2019, it doesn't really change that much, other than we're going to see a whole lot of Danny Jansen. We're going to see a whole lot of Reese McGuire. You might even see a whole lot of Luke Maile as well. It's going to shake down to production. It's going to come down to how those guys play, how those guys perform. Fans love Russell Martin. He's a really easy player to cheer for. I'm getting chased down. Fans love Russell Martin, and that's okay. There's been a huge outpouring of affection. There's been a lot of appreciation for everything that he did as a member of the Blue Jays, and I hope that continues. I'm going to get run over. Run down by an Uber driver. No way to go. some of Russell Martin's numbers don't jump off the page, but at a time when catcher production is just so truly pitifully awful because of the job that they're asked to do, even though a .399 slugging percentage as a Blue Jay isn't breaking any records, he actually does rank really high up. I saw someone share some numbers about his standing as a catcher in Blue Jays history: home runs, weighted runs created plus, defensive runs added, which is not necessarily the most accurate given the state of the game now. But yeah, so it's that's it for now. Thank you to Russell Martin. Thank you to everybody for tuning in to Birds All Day. This is episode 2, presuming you see the first episode, which is waiting. It's sitting at this time, waiting for your approval. So if you like that one, let us know. If you didn't see that one, check it out. There'll probably be a link up here or over here. Subscribe to the channel and subscribe and jump in on Patreon to support Birds All Day. That's it. My name is Drew. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later.